Well, 2018 is around the corner, and before we say hello to 2018, we gotta obviously address 2017 and everyone's opinion of it. Overall, I had a pretty good 2017. I mean, it wasn't a bad year by any expense, but it was pretty stressful at times. But those were for different reasons, you know. It wasn't anything to bring down my 2017 at all. Let's just start from January and go all the way throughout the year, talking about the good and the bad. January was uneventful, except I started my apartment hunt because I was moving out of my apartment in Sheeps in April. That was stressful from the get-go. It's just, oh my god, it was so hard to find a place of it except corners. Like, oh my god, that was just so bad. I'm boarding the train. One of the toughest parts of the apartment hunt was basically the fact that I would be allowed to check out the apartment, but then I would hear later, oh, sorry, we don't accept foreigners. So I saw like 15 different apartments that were in various locations around Tokyo, and about 7 of those apartments were like, oh, sorry, we don't take foreigners. So kind of the pain in the ass part of that was navigating around that. The good parts of January and February and March were basically I really found out who my true friends were this year, and basically the planning for the entire Hanami in April, that was just, it was stressful as all hell, but it was a lot of fun. And God, I can't wait for next year's Hanami. I'm organizing again, but it's a lot more of a community event this time. April 7th, mark your calendars, guys. Finally got the lease signed to my new apartment in late March, but I couldn't move in until after the Hanami actually, because the current person who lived there, or rather the person who lived there before me, didn't move out yet. So I had to stay in a hotel for 3 weeks, which was kind of fun, but kind of stressful. Didn't like that, but at least part of that time I was in Osaka, so I mean, it wasn't bad, but God, I don't want to do that again. After I moved in, I got my company in full operations, got my first customers, and yeah, I just started growing from there. The company now has, I think, God, I didn't even count. We have like 7 customers now, and we're working on getting a lot more lined up. It's been a great year. Like, for the first year of operations, it's been pretty good. Like, I'm really happy with myself right now. Just, I didn't think I was gonna get a business at all this year because of how difficult it is for someone like me, or someone like, it doesn't matter who they are. It's difficult to get a business off the ground anywhere you are, Japan or elsewhere. So I'm very happy with what I was able to do this year. In May, I went to America for a week, flew down to South Carolina, met up with my parents there. They brought the dog down, and family vacation. I documented that on my YouTube channel. That was a lot of fun, but the weather could not have been worse. Like, it was just so bad, the weather was. If I, now I look back on it, but I still made the best out of it. And then once I got back to Cincinnati, I drove up to the Indy 500 race, saw Takuma Sato win. The guy sitting behind me at the race was Japanese, and him and I were just getting all elated that Takuma Sato won. So that was a lot of fun. I made a video about it, but I didn't upload it because the footage was just not good at all. So I'm hoping next year I'll make a better video with this camera. June, July, and August, summer. It was an okay summer. Like, June and July were beautiful, actually. I'm surprised June was beautiful. I mean, it did rain, as per the rainy season, but like the days it was sunny was the weekends. So I was able to go down to the beach, have some fun. We had the zombie party, and we had the water gun fight, which was supposed to be the slip and slide for the Tokyo Maniacs, but they shut Sophie and Mike down, so we ended up just having a water gun fight, which was still fun. Then that following day, I brought a few people to Chigasaki, met up my buddy Makoto there, got a little bit of drunk, as usual. August was a bit stressful only because I was sick for most of the month, and the reason I was sick was the weather was just piss. Like, that was the worst August ever because of how bad the weather was. It was just consistently rainy. Every weekend was a washout. I went to the beach once, which was Onjuku. Actually twice, Onjuku and Oiso. I mean, both times I went to the beach, that, it was fun, obviously, but like, loud motorbike. It was supposed to be a lot better. August is usually the best beach season time because Everybody's off school. It's a big party atmosphere. So hoping next year's August is a lot better. But I guess it's probably because of El Nino and or global warming combined that we had a shit August. But September came around, Dad came to town. That was a lot of fun. You know, obviously if you saw my videos with Dad, he's fun to party with, he's fun to travel with. We went to a few bars, we went to a few restaurants, took him up to Mount Takao, took him to Kamakura. He enjoyed it. And then October, I had a crazy birthday night. Like, that was just insane, and I just got way too drunk, and then a little bit hungover the next day. Oh, somewhere in there, yeah, was it July or August? We had the glow party. The Tokyo Maniacs had their glow party out in Yoyogi Park. Completely forgot about that. That was crazy. Crazy as in, there was like, I don't know, 150 people there. It was a lot of people drunk. Outdoors, great music. The glow lights from Tokyo Maniacs were great. Oh man, that was a great party. That was an excellent party. I just had so much fun. I made a lot of new friends there too, so that was really nice. And that, okay, where was I? October? Alright, so that leads me to November. Went back to America for Thanksgiving, surprised the family. That was a lot of fun. Then of course the second glow party at, what was that, Circus Tokyo? The Tokyo Maniacs, they combined, rather collaborated with Church of Trance, which is a group of DJs run by my buddy AJ. And God, that was a great party. That was just, oh my God. Okay, so like the best time of the year for me, I guess, was November and December. Although this whole year was just fun in general, and like really end of October throughout November and December is when my company really started picking up business. I got really busy the last few months of the year, and I'm just, the year ended on a very high note for me. And I know this year wasn't necessarily the best in terms of, you know, how, you know, the globe, and I don't know how to phrase this properly. It's just, globally, the year was not the best. You know, there's a lot of bad stuff that happened, a lot of political stuff, and this, you know, this year showed me that everyone was, like, very divided. But what I've seen a lot of people do on social media, they try to focus on the positives, and I'm really glad about that. I'm very, very happy that people are focusing on the positives. By the way, if my sound is different, I just put my microphone on there. I don't want to carry that, it's a big microphone. I don't want to carry that around with me when I'm walking with this camera. So sorry if it sounds a little bit different. But overall, this year was just great for me. It was a lot better than last year. But, I mean, last year was okay as well. And I think most of it is just, I learned not to, I don't know, I think from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, throughout the year, I just learned to not let things bother me as much. And I learned how to just kind of enjoy myself a lot more. And aside from, you know, being sick and having the stress of the movement and of the apartment move and stuff, I feel like I just enjoyed this year a lot more just because of how I went into thinking about this year. I had a lot more fun with my friends this year because I decided to just focus on myself and not worry about just focusing on the YouTube stuff. Like, yeah, I want the YouTube channel to grow and everything like that, but, you know, I felt like this year was a lot better because of the fact that I just focused on myself and hanging out with people who I want to hang out with instead of focusing on trying to suck up to other YouTubers and stuff, and that ended up just making this year a lot less stressful than last year. So yeah, it was a good year, and thank you guys who have been here with me all year, and welcome to the channel for those of you who are new this year. I hope you guys enjoy my random vlogs. I don't normally do these sit down things anymore. As you noticed, most of this video is me walking around outside, right? But I mean, I'll do these every so often. If I have something to say, I'll say it, and that's what I want to do with this channel. Looking forward to the near future. This week I have more videos from Cincinnati coming up. Whenever I get them edited, I have a bunch of snacks here I want to eat for feed Phoenyx, and I'm just gonna make videos I want to make this year. And if you guys like them, then that's awesome. Hope you guys enjoy it, because most of my focus this coming year in 2018 is just building my company up and making sure that I am financially secure for the next year. I mean, I will be fine in terms of finances, and I was fine this year as well. So let's just hope that 2018 is a lot better than 2017, and that's just saying that that's saying given the fact that 2017 was a good year. So hope you guys had a good year as well, and I will see you on the next video. Take it easy, Phoenicians.